Hi everybody, my name is Alisha. What's the difference between compliment and compliment? And how do you know which one to choose? I'll explain everything in this video. Okay, let's take a look at two very commonly confused words, compliment and compliment. They have the same pronunciation, so we don't have to worry about mixing them up in speech. But in writing, it's important to know which is which because they have different meanings and uses. Let's start by looking at the noun forms of these two. Let's take a look at the noun form of compliment with an I. A compliment is a nice comment you make to someone else. We often give compliments about someone's appearance, their skills, an object they've purchased, etc. These are part of everyday life. Comments like, wow, great dress, or you gave a great presentation, are examples of compliments. Here are a few examples of how we use compliment with an I in a sentence. I got a lot of compliments on my new hairstyle today. The team got a really nice compliment from the CEO about the website redesign. For reference, the prepositions that generally follow compliment with an I are on, about, and from. We use on and about before the topic of the compliment, and we use from before the person who said the nice words. Keep this in mind. There are a couple other uses of compliment as a noun. First is in formal expressions, when we want to share our appreciation for something, but we're not speaking to that person directly. A really great example of this is this sentence, which is said to waitstaff at a restaurant after a meal. My compliments to the chef. We always use the plural compliments in this expression. You can kind of think of it like saying, I would like to say many nice things to the chef about my dining experience, but I cannot. It's like asking someone to pass along a message of many nice comments, but without being specific. There's one more noun use of compliment that is also always used in the plural form. It's when we need to talk about a person who donated or provided goods or services. For example, a hotel might offer free cosmetics or toiletries to their guests. There might be a card or a sign in the room that says something like, shampoo and conditioner provided compliments of ABC Hotel. This compliments of indicates that someone or some entity has provided something, usually for free or at a great reduction in price. Okay, let's compare this to the noun form compliment with an E. I'm going to cover two uses of this spelling of compliment. First is the use of compliment to refer to something that improves, enhances, or perfects something else. One helpful trick is to note that this spelling of compliment has the beginning of the word complete in it. This use of compliment can refer to something that completes something else. Here are a couple of examples. These plants are a great complement to your living room. The fruity sauce was a perfect complement to the rich dessert. In these sentences, we use the pattern A is a complement to B to show that A somehow enhances or makes B better. Note that we use the preposition to after complement here. You might also hear this used in a pattern like this. I'm a quiet, shy person, so my best friend is the perfect complement. She's outgoing and talkative. In this example, compliment refers to a person that completes or enhances a situation, in this case, a friendship. We'll talk a little bit more about this in the verb section of this video. Second, we can use compliment to refer to a full set of something or a complete group of something. It's a way of saying that everything that's required for a certain situation is there or available. This use of compliment is not very common in everyday written conversation, but you may see it somewhere. Here are a couple of examples. We have a full complement of staff available at the event hall. The city orchestra has a complement of musicians with professional training. Okay, great. We've taken a look at the differences between these words as nouns. Next, let's look at the verb forms. First, let's start with compliment with an I. Just as with the noun form, the verb form refers to making a nice comment about something. So to compliment means to make a nice comment about someone or something. Here are a few examples. I was so happy when my friends complimented my cooking. Our clients complimented us on our thorough proposal. In these sentences, we don't express the compliment specifically. We simply want to note that someone said something nice about something or someone else. You can, of course, follow up with the specific information, but that might not always be necessary. Let's compare this to compliment with an E. As a verb, compliment with an E refers to completing something or enhancing something. For example, her new hairstyle complemented her face beautifully. Wow, the sauce in this dish perfectly complements the meat. The verb use of complement with an E is where we tend to see a lot of errors get made. Many people try to use the complement with an I spelling to refer to completing or enhancing something. Again, as I mentioned in the noun section, you can try to remember that complement with an E looks a lot like the beginning of complete, and therefore refers to completing or enhancing something. So there you have it, the differences between complement and complement. I hope this video complimented your spelling knowledge. Maybe someone will compliment you in the future for your in-depth knowledge of this topic. If this video helped you, of course, you can help me by hitting the like button and sharing this video with any friends who you think might need a little help differentiating their compliments from their compliments. If you want to practice making some example sentences, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more writing, punctuation, and spelling tips. Thanks very much for watching this video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye! So many compliments. That's generally a good thing, right? Tell your mom she looks nice today. Tell your dad he's cool and funny. Tell your roommate they smell good.